Moving things around. There we go. All right, it says we're going. So, folks, Kurt Von Onen here. Welcome to the Mañana no Mas morning check-in. Today is Friday. It is Friday, August 27th, 2021. And I want to be kind of upfront with you. I've got a new contract I'm starting next week. It's Monday through Friday. So my broadcast times will be varied. And in fact, I might even miss a day or two next week as far as broadcasting or coming live to you. I might try and do it from the highway, but as you've seen in the past, sometimes I try and do those, Zoom captures from the dashboard, and I don't get the image. I just get, the black screen with the name on it or something like that. So just want to make you aware that some of the broadcasting next week might be a little out of kilter. Now, something I want to do today that I think will be fun. I just got back from 23 mile ride, something like that. Went out with Still Fresh, Ken Nagata, and man, we just had a great time. And as in recentered the mind. And while I was out there getting recentered and getting my exercise, I was also rendering a video. So what I'd like to do with you guys now is kind of jump in and do like a shared screen real quick and give you a kind of a preview of the type of content, the type of material that I'm putting together, the look and feel of how I'm trying to promote Power Sport Academy moving forward. If you remember yesterday, I said, I've got some strategies I'm working on. So it's, this stuff, right? Training season, October to April. What are the types of funnels and social channels and different emails that I'm going to try and get into and promote the Power Sport Academy, and, making content that's relevant, that's modern, that speaks to people and is a little more forceful in the message. And so this one I'd like to share with you. You should be seeing the movie screen here, and this is just a quick spotlight intro. All right, we'll stop the share right there. And I just want to throw it out there, like, this is the look, the feel, trying to be contemporary, trying to share this message. The training at Power Sport Academy is a year-round thing. I mean, there's monthly support calls. I get on and I coach these guys one-on-one. Sometimes we do team events. Sometimes we combine teams. It's all about, peer-to-peer training or coaching opportunities one-on-one to meet that dealership's needs and raise their level of performance. So the way I've developed the program is really, really unique. It's cookie cutter in that there's static material. There are courses in line that, the participants need to take. They need to do the courses to progress through the system. However, the coaching element that comes through, which doesn't require travel on the dealer's part. So the coaching element that is on this is what really specifies the training and takes it up, 3, 4, 5 notches. I mean, it's so cool to work with service writers and service managers and watch them grow right before my very eyes. I said it multiple times. I said it on the podcast I was on Sunday. This type of training is not to imply that people are stupid. I'm not saying you need to learn how to communicate because you don't know how to communicate, you're stupid. No, it's the opposite. It is, there's so much brilliance and there's so much talent in the field, but nobody's tapped it. People aren't giving them this type of training, so they're not excelling in this type of development. And so when I introduce this type of development to this industry, it's really interesting to see how people grow. One of the things that really stands out to me, and it's going to sound like a back pat, it's not a back pat. It's just, it is what it is. As a corporate trainer that worked in the power sports field, I am flattered and humbled at how many people, especially people that are notable that I've worked with in the past, that have stayed in touch or have positive things to say. I have a friend that goes out and he goes to, World Superbike events and MotoGP events, and he's a super fan. And he ends up in the presence of other people that I've had to work with in the past. And he'll say, oh, well, I know Kurt Von Onen. I don't know if you know him or not, but he used to work with Ducati, or he used to work with Suzuki or whatever. And Oh yeah, yeah. I went to his classes. He was great. He was awesome. He always followed up with me. He's a super nice guy. We're still friends on Facebook. Yeah, I see him on Instagram all the time. And it's just so rewarding to know that there's a level of communication, there's a level of professionalism, but a level of connection that's able to happen in this industry. Whereas if we already have the level of connection, we already have people that stay connected in the industry, right? It's a small industry. So we already have the connection. So imagine if that connection were more positive and helpful and led to an end, right? And so being able to bring these types of elements to the forefront and help people grow their customer relationships, their internal culture, and drive their parts and labor sales to increase profit is such a cool, fun thing to do. So we're pushing hard. The whole month of September is Power Sport Academy Push Month. If you own a dealership, if you know someone that owns a dealership, you need to schedule a discovery call with me. We need to figure out how we're going to add value to each other. We need to figure out how we're going to make this happen. You know, some people might look at the menu and go, 350 bucks a month, man, what am I going to get for 350 bucks a month? We're getting access to the content, access to the network, and monthly coaching, personal coaching from the Power Sport Academy. People that employ this process in their training are seeing wonderful returns on their efforts, and it's not just the dollars. I mean, the dollars are cool. Dollars are awesome. I love money, right? But to have the money and improved culture, reduced employee turnover, happier customers, right? A happier work environment, a place where people want to come to work. Imagine being a dealership that attracts top level technicians because your processes are on point and people make good money working for you, compared to having to, tell people, oh, I'm going to give you a $15,000 hiring bonus and $38 an hour flat rate. Because that sounds great until they get inside your building and the culture's broke and everybody's pissed at each other and the parts are on back order and nobody is trying to overcome those issues. They're just waiting it out. If your average work in progress is, 42 days, you got a problem, right? You gotta get on top of it. So I'm super, super excited to see how this pans out, to see how this works. And I'm looking really forward to getting through the end of September and doing one of these lives with you guys and being like, it worked. We're there, or it worked. We're moving forward, right? At least we're moving forward. I really hope you enjoy the ride. I'm going to be a little more transparent with people through this than maybe some other business owners would be. And that's because, you see things like Gary Vaynerchuk, and he says, people want to be part of the journey. People want to see the struggle. They want to know what the obstacles are. They want to see something work. They want to be in your corner and root for you. And if that's the case, be in my corner, root for me, say some prayers, send me some prayers, send me some messages. Let me know that you're in the circle and that you're paying attention. If you're part of the Mañana No Mas audience and you're looking at this project, you might be looking at it from the standpoint of not being a motorcycle dealer. You might be looking at it from the standpoint of, how is Kurt going to move this project forward? How is he going to use this membership and learning website to build an equitable business out of it? Because that's the question a lot of people have, right? That you might have a great idea to be a course developer, right? A course creator. You might even be in the Lifter LMS Facebook page and know me from there and going, well, what is Kurt doing? How's Kurt making money with this? Right? So there's a lot of people with a lot of knowledge, and there's a lot of people trying to move forward on this path. So how are you packaging your package to add value to people and attract what's going to create revenue? And I'm hoping that when you come alongside of me and you see this exercise, that you go, oh, wow, it takes a lot of work, but here's the reward. We're inching the bar forward. And that's the goal. So folks, have a great weekend. I'm stoked. I'm going to the beach tomorrow. I'm not mountain biking tomorrow. That's why I biked today. And I'm getting all kinds of work here done. And I think we're doing great. So I will talk to you guys later.